So I know one thing that I really love about Emerald and our relationship. Like, I'll go out surfing, and in my past, I was always like, oh, I'm being too selfish, and like she's gonna be mad and waiting on me. But like when I come back on the beach, one thing I love about you is how good you are. You're just like, I'm like, she's just good hanging out, good being with herself. And I think that's an important part of a relationship.
Aw. Yeah, I'm spending time with God.
Yes! I couldn't help but get some kind of video footage here because I believe that by you seeing us in places like this, it will help you like us even more.
We've captured our audience by the beach.
No, we are continuing the discussion of like, you want to shoot a video now? Like, cause I'm very spontaneously wanting to shoot videos, and I feel like Emerald's a little bit more along the lines of like, let's get things planned out, written out. And I mean, we're in the very beginning stages of doing this, but I did. So we're having that discussion, seems to be ongoing. I just know that I at least want to capture some video at some points.
Yeah.
Even if it means just turn the camera on for a 60 seconds.
Well, I think it's like good to have just like, instead of like a 2-minute video, it's like we've vlogged or like had this experience of vlogging rather than like just throwing some kind of video together.
We've had an experience vlogging?
Like this could be a vlogging experience.
Oh, this is a
like,
vlog.
Oh,
this is
we
not
have to title
video.
this something. Yeah, vlogging to me is things like this. And so I'm becoming a famous YouTuber and I have a strategy. If you want to learn about it, then watch my videos.
Oh yeah, another trickarooski life hack. Like right now, I have this 32 ounces full of smoothie that Emerald made, before we left the house, and do you even know how happy I am to be drinking this smoothie? I can't put words to it. And the reason I say is a lot of times people ask me, because I'm so ripped and healthy looking, that they're like, what do you do to maintain your health over the years now that you're as old as you are? And but I keep a thermos with me. I make it as easy for me as possible in my life to drink smoothies because I love them. They're so good for me, and they're just a winfinity. Emerald, what do you think about smoothies?
Yeah, we have some places that we've rented didn't have a blender, so I make sure that we have ours in the car. We are set up for success in the smoothie game.
That's right. If you're not drinking smoothies, I would say that you're probably not making as much money as you could. See that raw milk right there aside all that animal protein?
Oh, hi, bread. Buckwheat and vegan, gluten-free bread for those that don't want to bake it.
I tipped this raw milk back in the store here. Emerald saw me, and I told her when that milk hit my lips, I couldn't stop sucking. We're back in the kitchen. Got some stuff happening. I got some stuff happening tonight. Like normally I don't have stuff happening in the kitchen, but tonight I do. I'll give you a sneak peek of what that is. Give the viewers a hint of what's happening in my kitchen.
Well, it's conflicting with what's going on in my oven.
What? Her oven.
Get your stuff out the oven.
Emerald, what in the heck are we doing? We are here at Carlsbad Alkaline Water. It's the only source of water that I know is open to the public that the source of water is an artesian well. I mean, that's the story, and we're sticking to it. If you don't, one thing you should know about Emerald and I, we take our water and gasoline very seriously. Since 1882, that's pretty impressive. Now, Emerald, and maybe I'm talking to myself, but we're having, you and I, not the camera.
Okay.
Not the camera. We're having a great conversation right now.
Yeah.
And I glad that I asked you the question I did, and I'm glad that you gave me the answer that you did. The question was, and it is, I'm going to ask you again, and I want to hear the second answer. Now that you've answered once, I want to hear your answer even more refined and more wise.
Okay.
When you use the word mentor, what does that mean to you? Like, what does that say about the person that you're referencing as your mentor? And what does that say about your desire?
I think what it says about somebody that I might find as a mentor is that they hold a lot of wisdom and knowledge about life that can offer me different perspectives and ways of seeing things that can be applied to my own life. And taking maybe what their wisdom and their knowledge holds in finding my own definition of it. And maybe it's the same, like, oh wow, they had something really valuable that I want to repeat today.
Yeah, and what's cool to me that I feel, I'm like, yeah, a mentor can be just for a week. I can have a certain mentor for a week of my life experience.
Or even a day.
A day. Or years.
Yeah.
And that's one of my biggest takeaways from our conversation thus far.
And it doesn't have to be somebody that is young or older. It can be somebody that might be the same age or even younger. Like somebody, yeah, that's it.
And I will also say that I offer a mentorship program.
He's a manny.
A manny. Not a nanny, but a manny. And I would say, especially for the ages of 12 to 16-year-olds, I feel like I have, for some reason, acquired some kind of life experience that can be very progressive for kids that age, 12 to 16-year-olds. All right. Emerald just said something that was very funny. Say it again.
I feel like we always say like, oh, that could be a funny video, and we never do it. It's like we never film it.
We have a lot of funny ideas. All right, we're here at the farmer's market.
Look at these celery.
We got some really green greens, raw pomegranate juice, nothing but pomegranate juice. But we can't talk too loud because we'll embarrass ourselves. We can't draw attention to ourselves. That's right.
It's perfect for the perfect peoples.
There we are, just cooking our food.
Let's see if she sees it. When people started talking about like becoming an adult and stuff, I think that like most of the time that doesn't resonate with me because I don't even know if I consider myself an adult. But the amount of money we spend on food sometimes is a little bit of alarming. But I'll tell you, going to In-N-Out, getting a meal delivered to me prepared and everything that looks like this for $6.41, I'm surprised more people don't eat fast food. So, first of all, there's a few reasons I'm eating this food today. One of them is because like last night I had like a headache in the middle of the night, and every once in a while, I don't feel 100%. So in order to get back feeling 100%, I feel like I need to get my dosage of antibiotics. So what better way to get antibiotics than getting it filtered through a cow, right? So not only am I getting I'm getting probably some super strong antibiotics, but they've been filtered through a cow system. So I just feel like that's a great idea it's like my flu shot kind of thing. And also I'm gonna go work out. So got the hormones going now. So these hormones are going to be put to good use. I'm going to become strong like a cow. Oh, we got her. We caught her.
Oh
We got her. So Emerald, now that you've had like 7 bites and I've had about 4,
no! Whatever.
what did you just say? You said about the motivation thing? Look at her, she just can't stop.
I don't know how you're about to work out. Like, I feel less motivated.
Well, I am curious to see how I feel genuinely, but I am expecting to feel great, actually, like with a lot of energy, stamina. I'm expecting to feel like I have stamina. I am probably gonna have to take a poop first before I get started. Now, the in and out is in my belly. I'm trying to transfer it back up to my brain by going upside down.